What is up, guys? This is your boy Kid Ray, aka Fight Night's Finest, bringing you guys some head-to-head gameplay for Fight Night Champion on the PlayStation 3. You know, I'm always repping the PlayStation 3. If you guys want to see some Xbox 360 gameplay of Fight Night Champion, go ahead and check out my boys Relapse and Soccer Above 1982. They pretty much post regular Fight Night Champion videos when maybe about once or twice a week, so you can always go ahead and check them out if you get bored with my commentary. But as you can see here, we got a matchup between Joe Louis and Evander Holyfield. Pretty even matchup in terms of ring generalship, how fast they move around the ring. Not in terms of power punching for Holyfield, he's at a disadvantage. But hand speed, they both have extremely blazing hands, so it's pretty even matchup. And also in terms of overall, what 90 versus 91. But as you may have noticed, I have been absent on YouTube for about a week. Last week was Thanksgiving, and always during Thanksgiving week I am extremely busy helping my mother in the kitchen, you know, just preparing Thanksgiving dinner, and then on Friday and Saturday doing some Black Friday shopping, you know, looking for the best deals, discounts or whatever. And, you know, I picked up 2 new games this week, in Assassin's Creed 3 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And I could sit here and make a video for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 or Assassin's Creed 3, but you know what? Your boy is going to stick to what he's been doing and go ahead and continue to post Fight Night Champion videos with no hesitation. Hopefully every 2 days, because that's what I'm looking to do. My posting schedule will get to every day once we get past December 25th, which is Christmas, and I get my new capture card. So I will be looking to improve my video quality in the near future, once again for the second time on my channel. And right here, I'm not, in terms of gameplay, I really don't have any strategy going in. I'm just going in there brawling with the guy, throwing my combinations, some of my favorite combinations. And I have some good news, and I guess you can call it more good news. One, I have finished my Inside Fighter tutorial guide. I don't know what else I could call it. So I guess I'll call it the Inside Fighter guide tutorial or whatever. I don't care. It's basically going to teach you how to infight. But I guess this is where it could be bad news. It could be bad news for certain viewers and others maybe not. But I was thinking to myself over the week, why would I go and post a complicated, well, the most complicated fighting style there is on this game? Why would I post that without teaching everybody on the channel the basics? Because after fighting a couple of matches on Monday and on Sunday, where I watched my Giants spank the Packers 38-10, by the way, after I looked at it during the week and I said this is pretty good and whatnot, but it is kind of advanced. It is the hardest thing to learn on the game, is inside fighting. So I was thinking to myself, why would I go ahead and post a tutorial for that where I haven't even done basic tutorials like each punch stats? I've done punch stats for a punch stat tutorial. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. But you know, I haven't explained how to use each punch, the situations it should be used in, you know, just different components and areas to use each punch, and you know how to put them in combinations, so you guys don't have to look for styles and schemes from me, but you can go ahead and do some on your own and, you know, learn what it is you want to do. I haven't explained those things yet. I haven't done those type of tutorials, which is basically what everybody on, well, not everybody, every beginner and nub on the game doesn't know. And this channel is to help guys out who aren't too good at the game or don't know the correct functions on how to use things in the game. And I figured I can't post a tutorial for that until I post tutorials on how to do these other things that I've mentioned previously. So I'm gonna upload tutorials for all those things, basic how to use each punch. I realized when I was training with a sub that's on my channel, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to get it wrong again. All I'm gonna say is Luke, because I don't want to get it wrong again. I remember the last part of it. But I realized, you know, I was trying to teach him outside fighting, which is probably the most common use style on this game, and whoever can establish dominance in that first will always win the fight when they're outside fighters. They're just better. But I was trying to teach him that, and I realized some of the smallest things people don't know. It's not because they're bad or they suck at the game. It's just a lack of knowing. It's a form of ignorance that, you know, has been put on the game due to other players not sharing, or people reaching out for help from other good players, that people don't know how to do the small things, which is very important. And I realized after that I really need to just break every aspect of the game down to where people can really learn, and this could be a site where people can come and learn, and people can all become better and become more competitive. I got guys, you know, I feel as a teacher on this channel, because that's what I am. I'm a tip and tutorial guy for Fight Night Champion. I feel that I taught people some good things, but at the same time, I didn't teach them enough into where they can go ahead and they could win competitive fights against good people. I feel guilty in a kind of way for my boy Soccer Above 1982 being defeated by Relapse in a fight. Not that the Relapse isn't a good player. I feel that I can train anybody to be one of the best, or probably the best fighter on the game. And I feel that I didn't release anything on stamina tips, so he suffered greatly going in there and being over aggressive, because I feel in a way he learns from me and he takes the advice that I give him. But I said that you can use 2 to 3 punch combinations, but he fired them off in such rapid session that it ended up causing him his stamina to get low. I believe he said it got low around 69%, and I believe the fight ended in, I think it was a 4th or 5th round knockout. Better yet, go ahead and check the fight out if you haven't already, besides hearing me talk about it. Go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna see if I can get permission to do like a breakdown video of the fight, where I like cut it up and show some of the things each fighter can do better. I'm gonna see if I can basically do a review for the fight and make some highlights of the fight. That's what I'm looking to do, and see if I can get permission for that. And right there we hit him with a back step straight, and then we start going Pac-Man munching on his face with the jabs up and downstairs, and he's in fool because he throws back, so we hit him with a regular straight to the body, and then we Pac-Man munch on his face again for the 2nd time. And eat some jabs, son. We always gonna make an opponent eat jabs once they start doing nonsense like that. Right there I could have stunned him for a 3rd time, however I hit him with some more jabs that didn't land. Well, I attempted to throw more jabs that didn't land, and it ended up causing me to take the fight back to where he had the chance to regain and recuperate from the damage I dished out on him. And as you can see, I'm still brawling here. My stamina is pretty low, but you know, I can control it, and I do know how to fight with low stamina. But back to what I was saying, you know, I feel as a teacher and a tip and tutorial guide, it's my job to explain every aspect of the game in order to make a player better. And you know, I'm also want to do a little rant video on the way the leaderboards are nowadays, because it is just completely ridiculous. Mainly focusing on the lightweight division, because the amount of belt glitching that is going on, and EA has fixed it once where they came and they removed all the belt glitches or guys who changed. You know what, I'm not going to say it because I don't want people to do it. We already got enough of those people on here. But the belt glitching on this game is just completely ridiculous. And by the way, I did lose my belt to El Miguel, and you know what, I'm gonna call him out here, and I'm gonna explain a little bit about that fight, even though we got a fight going on in the background, and that's a good counter. But this fool, I gave him a title shot when I had fought about 18 fights when I had the belt. And look at the, oh my gosh, look at it, perfect right uppercut here, counter right uppercut, and chin check. Check him on the chin real quick, but like I was saying, and drop him for the 1st time and put him on the canvas. But like I was saying, this fool, I was beating the crap out of him. This was a 8 round fight that took place. It's 12 rounds in total, and in the 7th or 8th fight, 8th round, I was beating the living daylights out of this guy, absolutely destroying him like the monster I am. Hitting him with counters, power punches, everything. Not that he wasn't. Let me explain this down real quick before I get back to the story. Right there, hit him with straight to the body, but it wasn't because of accumulated damage that he went down. The fool didn't go and regain his stamina or hold up his block in order for him to recover. He simply just tried to throw back because he was on the ropes, and that ended up causing him to go down for the 2nd time in this fight. But as I was saying, I was destroying this guy. I think it was 7 rounds to 1. The only round he won was either the second or the first, and that's because of the scorecard, as it usually does, cheating me out of a round that I should have won, where I landed more punches, more counter and power punches. But he ended up winning that round. But every other round, I was destroying the guy, absolutely destroying him. Not that he wasn't a good player, he just wasn't better than me. And right there, oh my god! And look at Pac-Man munching on his face again with the jabs, and right here he aims for the illegal blow. I don't step out, and that ends up costing me from being able to deliver a third knockdown at that moment. And look at that again, trying to go for the illegal blow. So we attempt to Pac-Man munch on his face once more, and he goes with another illegal low blow. So that's the second one. At this point in time, I am no longer worried about the illegal blows, because if he does it again for a third time, that will be the end of the fight for him. And you know, we trap him up against the ropes here. But I was beating the crap out of him, and he ends up flash KOing me. Now listen here, this is not even the worst part. Oh, but first, oh my gosh, look at this right uppercut. Sidestep, perfect counter. He misses. I believe that's his power hand, or yeah, that's his power hand. He misses the straight. You counter with a right uppercut and check his chin. So that's his third knockdown of the fight. And let's see if he's able to get up here. But yeah, so I gave him a title shot, right? And I hit him up and tell him it's only fair that I get a title shot a couple of days later if you still have the belt. Come across Sonny right in the middle of searching, probably like 3 or 4 days later. He sees my name and he recognizes me, and the first thing he does is immediately back out. He didn't even wait to see, same overall, he has a longer reach, but he immediately backs out. So due to belt glitching, you don't come across guys with the actual title belt that you can earn all the time, and it's hard to come across those guys. So for him to do that, you know, it did kind of upset me after you won by flash KO and he didn't give me a chance to get my title back. But I'm not going to complain. Title belts are basically worthless at this point anyway. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed my comeback. This is your boy Kid Ray 8, aka Fight Night's Finest, signing out. Peace.